Hey everyone, so as you can see, we're back with my 2023 FL5 Type R. You'll notice the hood is up and the trunk is open, and it's because today I'm going to show you the subwoofer that I have in the car. Now this is the same subwoofer that was in my SI, and I did make a video on that as well. So this is kind of a video where I took the subwoofer out of the SI, put it in the Type R, and I'm going to show you what it can do. It is way louder in this car than it is in the SI. One being because it's a hatchback, and two because it was actually turned up a little bit. So as you can see, here is the subwoofer. Alright, so here is the subwoofer. It is a 12-inch kicker comp R sub in a ported box. I have it hooked up to, and I'll go around the other side of the car and show you, but there is a LC2I, which takes the speaker level from the factory subwoofer, adds a little bit of bass, rebuilds the bass frequencies, and then sends it to the 600 amp or 600 watt amplifier. And that is plenty for this subwoofer. I don't even have it turned up that loud. So as you can see, everything is really clean right on the back of the sub. I have the LC2I. As I said, rebuilds the bass frequencies, adds the bass that the factory subwoofer gets rid of, just so it doesn't blow itself and the radio kind of cuts out. And then I have the kicker amplifier and all the wires bundled up. I did have them leave it a little longer, as you can see. So we have all this extra wire. That way, if I do have to move the sub a little bit, I can always move it around the back of the trunk. So when the seats are up, you'll see there is still a little bit of space in between. That way it does get some airflow. Being a hatchback definitely helps, because if the car is being air conditioned, it's definitely hitting the amp and the LC2I and the sub. So it's not like having it in a trunk where it doesn't have any airflow. But I absolutely love this thing. So I am going to play a song, and the hardest part of this video is finding music that is not copyrighted. So I am going to play some music that I found, and you guys can see what the sub can do. So I know sometimes it's a little hard to kind of understand the subwoofer. So this is the view from the outside. Keep in mind, this is shot on a GoPro, so it's not going to sound perfect. There is a little bit of vibrations coming from the car. But then if you open it, here is the sound from inside the car. As you can see, guys, this subwoofer is plenty for this car. It is extremely loud. There is no reason to have it this loud, and I don't even have it turned up that high. If you look at my settings on the amp, they're mostly turned down. I like the cutoff frequency around 80, 75 or so. That's what sounds good to me. And then I have the gain maybe 25% of the way up, if that. The LC2I really makes a big difference in Hondas. Every Honda I've had, if there's a factory subwoofer, you need to correct the bass in some way. The factory head unit really cuts out some of the frequencies, so this makes a huge difference. Please don't leave a comment saying, why did you put a subwoofer in a Type R when it's meant to be a race car? This is my daily driver. I like to have audio when I drive, and so that's why I put the subwoofer in. I have no plans to take this to the track. If I was taking it to the track, I would definitely have to take the subwoofer out, because you can't have that in the trunk on the racetrack. But please don't leave a comment asking why I put a subwoofer in a Type R.